those, I'm like, where are those crackers that I was eating yesterday? The Marlboro, I don't know what they're called. Melville's?
Over there.
When you get a chance, throw them up here in the
No,
throat.
no, no.
What up, homies? We're making stir fry and other stuff today. Wow, is it ever hot out in Canada? They say that it's getting hotter in June than ever before. I'm coming. Straight. What things? I've never seen nothing like that before, but we're just gonna move on. So here's what's happening. I got a gray cat. He's over there. I'm gonna start cooking. Tiggy is my baby. So on this show, we like to cook with apples. Yes, folks, that's right. I said it. Apples. Multiple apples. Okay? So we're putting apple sauce, otherwise known as plant-based beurre, into a pan. You're then going to get some cinnamon, some maple syrup, and you're going to love them apples. The wife, when she's done her salad, she's going to get me some things that I need, like walnuts, pecans. Geez, what goes good in an apple crisp? You know what I mean? What doesn't? But mostly just what I said. And then oatmeal, you know? And I don't even know what to do anymore with it. I honestly am not I know I put it in a bowl and I stir it, right? Am I making sense so far? But we're going to get it done. I make a lot of apple crisps. I just have no idea how to make it right now. So what we're going to do is move into the stir fry, which I can only describe as awesome. But I need a frying pan, which is not up here. So I'll go get a frying pan.
Over there. Right there.
Oh, when you're done that, I want the bowl with the glass bowl with all the stuff. I put the apples in the pan and butter and some cinnamon, maple syrup, and a bowl of oatmeal or whatever, some nuts or whatever. So we're gonna have a really nice apple crisp. We'll set this to the side for a minute, and have some crackers as well. A few crackers here. But what we're gonna, yes, hi. It's hot out, and if you distract the cat, he just stops eating. That's fine. I'm turning the element on in the kitchen, which is just wild. But that's what we're doing. I need the rice. I don't even have the rice, Nads. You know that? So I'm gonna get some seasoning or stuff for the stir fry. I think there's some. I think. So, and we got corn and potato salad to have at some point in a couple days. So here's the seasoning for the rice and thing. I'm gonna use a quarter cup of water, half a cup of water. Throw in the vegetables, kind of steam it for about 5 minutes, and then all right, guys. I'm gonna put this sucker right on me. This is how we're gonna do it, okay? Stir fry. You add a cup of water, so I'll get a clean cup of water right here, and fresh Brita right here. We're not gonna use the whole cup. I'll use about half, right? So right now this pan is heating up right here, and I'll showcase that in a second. Just bear with me. Quiet, but don't make me out. You okay? Quiet, buddy. You got food in your bowl. I want you to go eat it. Yeah, you're kind of not all there right now, and I know you just want to cuddle or something. You're gonna go downstairs with us in a minute, and you're gonna go to sleep. It's too hot for you. Okay. Pour in your water. The pan is warming up nicely. The next thing you want to do is open your mixed vegetables. These are grade A Canada mixed vegetables, as opposed to the B grade that, you know, whoever eats those, right? So get a bunch of mixed veg in there. Don't be cheap with your mixed veg. Tons of broccoli, all them artichokes and asiagos or whatever they are in there. Get them all in there. I'll probably get my wife to put this back in the freezer. So next you got your container of wild basmati rice you picked yourself from the woods, right? Now you got it from a corporation, right? You got your rice from a corporation. It took you, what, 4 minutes to get 17 pounds of rice in the wild? 4 years before you could cook 17 pounds of rice. All right, next you're gonna add seasonings. Trust me when I say I know what I'm doing here. I am the boss. Get that into this huge pile of rice and veg. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do, just kind of let that sit there for a minute. Realize how hot I am. These are going to go in the fridge for now. We're going to have a protein shake after. Do some, you know what I mean? So let's see what we got here. What can we put in that really quickly? A dash of this, obviously, right? And then if you like it spicy, you could add, we got all kinds of spicy peppers and stuff like that. Spice is so dangerous. Steer clear of spice, bud. I'm going to put 2 or 3 of these through this, because that is a large circumference of rice and veggies. This is a monster frying pan. I think an 18-inch frying pan. Most people, I don't know if you have one this big. You know, it's the biggest frying pan money can buy. That's so good. Next, you really want to do the right thing here. You want to grab, you want to just take this here and just see if you still got anything coming out. You do or you don't. Make her drip out a little faster if there's something there. I don't see any. We're done. This thing's empty. Away she goes. You can add another hair of water to this because you're going to evaporate. Quite a lot of this is going to evaporate. All right. So a little bit of water over that. And that's going to create the sauce for this wonderful dish. All right. Now you can add a dash of herbs, whatever herb you want to go with for your whatever way you want to take your cuisine. This is a stir fry, so I might add just a dash of this one. It'll be onion and garlic, first and foremost. In the reverse order, that's garlic, then the onion. Okay? And then you're going to go a dash of herbs. So, and that's her right there. Done. Grab your cinnamon for your apple crisp. Chop your last apple. Now away she goes, bud. You got mushrooms, you got squash, you got carrot, mushrooms, green snow peas, green beans, red pepper, yellow pepper, onion, garlic. There's other stuff in here too. We'll get to the bottom of some yellow squash, I think that is. I forget, yellow squash, I'm pretty sure. You'll see the sauce forming on the bottom. Now I'm going to add just a hair of maple syrup. It's going to be that je ne sais quoi, you know, because it's a little bit of honey garlic in there already, but there wasn't that much. So we're just going to add just a hair of the maple syrup when I get it out after. And this is okay. This rice is just freezing cold. Came out of a cold fridge. It's fine. It just needs to be broken up in pieces, and it breaks straight apart. There's no extra. I wouldn't eat rice if it was clumpy or anything, right? This breaks apart. It just didn't have no oil was added to this. It's a very healthy steamed rice. Put away probably a little bit, you know, this or that. But now it's perfect. And it was put away properly, but probably put away a little bit too soon. 15, 20 minutes too soon. You can see here it's perfect inside there once it has a chance to come back to life here for a second, you know. It's been this is the third day we had in a container. We cooked it on Tuesday. Today's Friday. Tuesday evening, just didn't get around to eating it. I was tired. We had sandwiches for a couple days. I'm going to throw some cashews in this. Cashews will go so epic in this stir fry. If you have cashews or almonds, you can add almonds. I actually have almonds right here, I think. Okay. Oh, they're downstairs. All right. So, let's see what we can do with getting this to the next stage. Let me see. So over here is the butter situation, and we're going to show you exactly how we do it. We take cinnamon and the butter and you throw it right into the pan. Okay? You throw it right into the pan. And I'll show you what we do next. Don't worry. Wait for it. I'll put that over here. We're going to probably my favorite thing to do when I'm doing stuff like this is just so you guys know, like, I have a pretty good understanding of cuisine. You know, cuisine. La cuisine is kitchen in French. You know, la cucina is kitchen in Italian. The kitchen is kitchen in Britonia. See what I did there? All right, next we're gonna put this one over here. Bopping and a dropping, baby. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting hungry. The wife's gonna have nice eats here. We're both gonna have that. I've got Melba toast right now, so let's start having a piece of Melba toast with some organic garlic and herb cream cheese spread. Okay? Let's try it out. Very good. So there's the wife's dinner for the next couple nights. Hello, Tiggy Wiggy. Tiggs, we love you. Okay, once you get your stir fry to this point, you're basically dead. Now you're just waiting on your final ingredients. Man, that cashew cheese was good. I will be enjoying it. Hi, buddy.
Give him.
Oh. Hi. No, no, no. Mm-hmm. Get your treats. Eat up. No more meowing. That, my friends, is 7 cored apples. Whew. Hope you all have a good night. I will be making apple crisp late tonight. With plenty of vegan ice cream from that company that does it. Their half-baked ice cream. What is it called? Ben and Jerry's. We got vegan Ben and Jerry's ice cream there. Take that piece out. Cut this piece. And then you just grab a slab of apple and you stab it down and you just go like that. Move it all around. Do the hokey pokey and you move it all around. That's what it's all about. You're just gonna bake this on low, 300. It's hot in your house, you know. Oh, you can do it now. You can do it at midnight. Don't matter. It doesn't make it any hotter. If you got a fan, it'll cool off the equilibrium. Just open a window, exhaust her out. Away she goes. It's nighttime now, 7:40, almost 8 o'clock. So you're looking at way cooler than it was today. Plus we got all the shade on this side of the house, so we're looking at way cooler than some people. Here you go. Get yourself some, baby. Get yourself some. Okay, once you've done that, now you're going to worry about what's next. You're not worrying, you're getting her done. It's the maple syrup action. When you're talking maple syrup action, it's best you always use 2 hands to describe the large quantity of maple syrup that you're about to use. Use 2 hands, hold them wide and hold them apart and say, it's that much. Let's use that much right there. I figure that much should be good. Some maple syrup action on ya. You know what I mean? Couple slurps, couple herps. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, that's what it's all about. We do the apple hokey pokey and we turn it all about. That's what it's all about. Now you could just bake this in the oven as is. This would be awesome. This would be a great topper for, like I said, ice cream. You know, you want to have ice cream with hot apple strudel-like consistency without the carbs. This is a healthy, kick-ass option for you. You could hit it with a little more cinnamon, but it's smelling like cinnamon. It's going to taste like cinnamon. It's going to taste like maple syrup. It's going to taste like apples. So you don't want to overdo the cinnamon. You're just trying to give it bite, right? You're not trying to overpower the cinnamon flavor. You're just trying to equal out some of the flavors going on. Apple is a very fresh and easy to decipher flavor, isn't it? You mix apple and cinnamon, you take it to that next level.
Cinnamon, right?
Yeah, you go apple, cinnamon, and maple syrup, and then where are you at, right? Babe, how do I make this? Do I just sprinkle it over top of my apples and chuck it in the oven, right? Wait, you're done. I already, yeah. Yeah, we're literally done. So the stir fry is done as well. I'm going to turn the oven off. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a boss in the kitchen. I'll show you this. You think I'm playing. And nobody's helping me cook here in the kitchen. Like, I get this all done. I ate some cheese and crackers. It's been 26 minutes. Wait till you see this shit. Wait till you see what I did in 26 minutes, bud. Grab yourself some walnuts. These are epic. I wash my hands, by the way. 3 times you can listen to this stream. It's 3 more times than anybody else did in the last 26 minutes. And you get copious amounts of walnuts in there. That's first, okay? The cat loves walnut. I don't think he does. He eats pistachios, though. I tell my wife. All them walnuts done. What else she got in this bag of tricks here? We got pecans. We got some really nice pecans here. Let me get a handful of them pecans in there. Seems like way more walnuts went in. Let's add another handful of pecans. now, just some whole pecans, I guess, too. Next, we're going to add once you add the pecans, the walnuts, these are just leftover ingredients we've had for a few months, you know what I mean? Like, of course, they're tasty and everything, but I don't eat just handfuls of nuts anymore. There will be no brown sugar going down on this. It is just going to be maple syrup and cinnamon. Next, we're going to use this unopened bag of all-in-one Farmers We Know sprouted rolled oats, gluten-free. So we're going to sprinkle some of that on top. And I'll show you a trick here, okay? You take this, you sprinkle it on top, right? About 10, 15, 20 minutes into the cooking process. You're going to turn this one time. One time. But I'll show you how you mix it all about first, like my wife was saying here. Again, grab a decent slice of potato there and just get it all around like that. And then kind of turn it just a hair. And it's already sopping up the bottom. You know what I mean? OMG, bud. This stuff right here, this is what dreams are made of. Alright? So, take it from me. Take it from a dude who's eating a whole sheet pan of apple crisp when his Amma wasn't looking, okay? She wasn't even mad. She just went and had to go get her more apples, you know? That's a good Amma. Take it from a dude that ate a whole sheet pan of apple crisp twice a week for 14 years. You know what I'm saying? You cannot stop me now. That stir fry smells so good. You want to see that stir fry? I'll show it to you in a second here. I'm going to finish the last stir, and then I'll get this in the oven. Check out that stir fry, baby. Ow, shoot, that's hot. Okay. So there's our beautiful stir fry. Smells epic, tastes even better, I'm telling you. It smells epic. Okay? That's a hottie. So now we're just going to come on over. Baby, come on over. Come on over. Baby, come on over. That's an Agatha Christie song, apparently. I didn't even know that. We cleared 5.1 million views now. That's 5,100,000 views. And climbing faster and faster daily. So, pretty cool. I think we had 20,000 views a day ago. So 15,000 is kind of the new. We've had as high as 65 and 450,000 views a day before. But we'll hit new numbers. All-time highs are about to be hit on this channel, so I promise and I assure you all-time highs are coming, so wait and see. Oh, so we finished the stir fry. This is an epic success. This is a success. Now I'm just going to heat up the oven, place the lid on this, and I'm going to take a bit of a breather from streaming for a few while I go. I'm going to spend some time with my wife. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Preheat your oven if you want, but I just chuck her right in. And I'm actually broiling this at 350. So I'm just cooking it from the top down, right? You just want to cook the top, right? And this will turn into this most epic, melty, beautiful, just deliciousness, okay? You could add more oatmeal if you like. We're trying to go carb, and we're on a bit of a carb thing here. So limited oatmeal, a decent amount of pecans, and a large amount of pecans, a large amount of apple, a large amount of walnuts, and then a decent smaller amount of oatmeal, okay? And you'll see as it finishes, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be super crunchy and tasty. It's just going to be even healthier that you're not exceeding your daily limits of wheat and whole grains and stuff. It's just a better body you'll have. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. More great videos just like this.